Good morning, everybody. Today we are working on language arts. You are writing a reflection piece compared to what you wrote yesterday. So if you didn't do your writing yesterday about what you think chapter 9 is going to look like in Shiloh, you're already a day behind. Stop here, go back, do that activity, and then come back here. So our instructions say read the writing prompt. Complete your planning on a piece of paper, which you should do because when we're writing, there should be multiple drafts. We've talked about this before. Press your add response to write your piece on the note. Type your answer using the typing tool, please and thank you. Don't forget to give your writing a title and don't forget your punctuation and paragraphs. When you finish writing your story, go back and revise and edit your piece. Make sure you have a clear photo. You don't need a photo of your planning on this one, to be honest. If you want to see more directions, here's your writing prompt. Today you are doing a reflection. After reading Shiloh chapter 9, how did the true chapter compare to what you predicted would occur when we did this yesterday? Yesterday, you guys predicted what would happen in chapter 9. You wrote your own chapter 9 of what you thought was going to happen after the big shocking news of the end of chapter 8. Today, you read real chapter 9. How did they compare? As you write, you want to focus on your chapter. You want to focus on what happened in Marty's life concerning his secret about Shiloh, because something big happened at the end of chapter 8, which affected your chapter 9. You're going to use details from the actual chapter to support it. Make sure that your reflection is complete and compares at least 2 details. 2 things that you said you thought were going to happen need to be compared to what actually happened, whether they were the same or different. You need to compare at least 2 things. And then make sure you're writing in complete sentences and use your best grammar. We're going to close these out so you can see it. It says on the title page, compare what you wrote for chapter 9 to what actually occurred in chapter 9. Remember, this is all about Shiloh chapter 9, because I feel like some of you are forgetting that already. Here, you will analyze them using a Venn diagram. Remember, this is where we put things that are different here and different here. Things that are the same go in the middle. And I know it's a little spot, but you can make it bigger if you need to, so don't worry about it. Your prediction, if you click this link, it'll take you to the activity we did yesterday so that you can remember exactly what you wrote as your prediction, okay? And the actual book will take you to chapter 9 so that you can see the actual chapter 9 lesson and listen to the story again, read the story again, and know what actually happened. Please make sure you are using those resources to actually compare the real chapter 9 to what you thought might happen. Then once you have finished comparing them in your Venn diagram, how did your predictions compare to the actual chapters? Tell me about it. Did the things you thought were going to happen actually happen? Yes or no? How accurate were you, or were you totally wrong? That's okay too. Were there a lot of similarities in what you thought or a lot of differences? You tell me. This is where you're explaining if you were close to being right, not really close to being right, or totally right, okay? That's what's going on here. If you have any questions, ask me. But right now I'm recording this and it's 1:10 and I only have 1 student on here who's doing a great job. So I'm expecting no questions because if you guys aren't on my Zoom, that tells me you know exactly what we're doing. Good luck and power to you.